So Shane O'Mac comes out. Best in the world, quote unquote, best in the world trophy is in the ring. The announcer announces him as best in the world, Shane McMahon. And Shane goes up to him and threatens him, like, announce it like you mean it. He announces it again, the best in the world, Shane O'Mac. He's like, put some feeling into it. The best in the world, Shane McMahon. And I'm just like, okay. But the gist of this is that Shane O'Mac challenges The Miz for WrestleMania. Whoa, who didn't see that coming? Who didn't see Miz against Shane O'Mac at WrestleMania? You see, I thought it was going to be the other way around, that The Miz was going to screw Shane McMahon, but no, I guess they want to try to make The Miz this big face for 2019, and I'm just like, no. Just no. Anyway, Ricochet and Aleister Black, wow, they're getting around. They're getting around on NXT, Raw, and SmackDown to prove themselves. They team up with the Hardys against The Bar, Rusev, and Nakamura. Alright. The match didn't even... I guess it was a no contest, because the New Day actually comes out, clears the ring, and attacks whoever they want to attack. They throw the faces out, the Hardys, Aleister Black, and Ricochet, and they handle the heels. They handle The Bar, they handle Rusev, they handle Nakamura. Even Nakamura gets a Kinshasa from Xavier Woods. So, and Kofi Kingston gives the Trouble of Paradise to Rusev. The New Day was getting a big pop from the fans. And of course, we're supposed to have this announcement by Vince McMahon at the end of the night about Kofi Kingston and the WWE Championship. Orton and AJ Styles have a war of words. Okay, they trade words. Orton was like, this is the house that you built. Wait a minute. I've been here. And Randy Orton does make a point that he's been here for years while AJ Styles was in bingo halls entertaining. And I'm just like, oh God, are we going through this again? Okay, yeah, you were in the bingo hall while I was at the big time. We're actually doing that shit again. This has been done before by other superstars, but still. But AJ Styles is like, I'm pretty flattered. It seems that you followed my career. And, you know, but in the indies, you know, you wouldn't have gotten by with this and a cheap imitation of the Diamond Cutter. I was like, uh-oh, we're going to get personal. And even Randy Orton was like, wait a minute. So you haven't ripped off people before? And that's the Too Sweet. You know the NWO started that. So, again, with the back and forth with the words and everything, and Orton basically closes it out. But AJ Styles has something interesting to say. He's like, wait a second, you've had help. Yeah. Evolution, you remember that? Rated RKO, you remember that? Legacy, you remember that? Oh, and the Wyatt family. He didn't name the Authority. AJ Styles didn't name the Authority. But we got the point. He did name all the factions that Randy Orton has been a part of, as far as him being helped and having assistance and having people there, even though he's the Viper and the Apex Predator and one of the most dangerous superstars that are there. But AJ brought up the point. But Randy Orton was like, look, this is the house that you... No, it's not the house that you built. This is my building, and rent is due. I was like, ooh, okay. Yeah, rent is due, you son of a bitch. Make out that check to the 3 most devastating letters in the industry today. RKO. AJ Styles is like, you want your payment? Then come get it at WrestleMania. Alright, so we're going to have Randy Orton versus AJ Styles at WrestleMania. Alright, at least I can look forward to that being a good match. Asuka versus Sonia Deville. And because of Mandy Rose accidentally tripping her. Oh no, they're doing this. So to keep Asuka relevant, you're gonna have a rift between Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose. The Iconics call out the Boston Hug connection. So maybe instead of a triple threat match for the tag team titles, which could take place, I don't know, maybe you could have the 4-way with the Iconics being involved in there. Icconics, Nia Tamina, Beth and Natty, Boston Hug. Or it will just be Boston Hug versus the Iconics. Natalia and Beth and Nia and Tamina can go do their own thing. But anyway, that will give all those ladies something to do at WrestleMania. So, Becky said that she had to earn her way twice into WrestleMania, which is stupid because, and I'm glad that she actually called that out because she won the Royal Rumble. Why would the fuck would she have to earn her championship again when Charlotte was just put there? That didn't make any sense. She's like, yeah, I was suspended, suspension lifted, and injured, and suspended again, and lifted, and now going to WrestleMania. Charlotte comes out and she said that she was selected to get the job done. Yeah, okay, that's fine and all. And she said that she's going to teach Damon and Ronda Rousey that the Queen, yeah, everybody was going to bow to the Queen, but of course you had Becky Lynch was like, okay, you had this division for 4 years and didn't do anything with it until the man came around. Yeah, okay. But a triple threat match at WrestleMania between those three is just like, okay, why? The Royal Rumble winner should have a one-on-one match. I hate it when they have triple threat matches with the Royal Rumble winner as part of it. They've done that more than once, and I just hate when they fucking do that. Anyway, Rey Mysterio and R-Truth face Andrade and Samoa Joe, with Rey Mysterio pinning the United States champion Samoa Joe. Is there going to be a collision at WrestleMania between them two? As far as I know, Rey Mysterio, the only championship that he has not won is the United States Championship. Anyway, Rowan and Daniel Bryan versus Mustafa Ali and Kevin Owens. Poor Mustafa Ali. I mean, yeah, he's more fit for the Cruiserweight division, so you're going to bring up to the main roster and just have him just going down a slippery slope and getting pinned by Rowan, of all people. But anyway, Rowan and Daniel Bryan stand tall. So then we get Vince that crosses path with Daniel Bryan and heads to the ring. Vince and New Day. Vince was like, yeah, I set it up for a triple threat match, but I didn't say that Kofi was in it. New Day comes out, and you got Xavier Woods and Big E running down the accolades of Kofi Kingston as far as saying that, yeah, he's done everything that he was asked to do for you, and he busts his ass, and this is the payment that he gets. For 11 years, he doesn't even get a one-on-one championship. He didn't even get a championship match for the World Heavyweight Championship, much less the WWE Championship in that time. But Vince McMahon, of course, being the broken record that he is, or whoever's writing this shit. Now, this pissed me off when he said this, because it doesn't make a lick of sense to me. He said that when he was talking to Daniel Bryan in the back, he said that Kofi is awesome, but Kofi is a B+ player. I'm like, wait a minute. So we're going to rehash this. And plus, the greater part that pissed me off about that comment was this. It's all right. So you're telling me that Jinder Mahal is a former WWE champion. I'll say that shit again. Jinder Mahal is a former WWE champion. And let's go back to the World Heavyweight Championship. Does it count? Yes, it does. You had the Great Khali as World Heavyweight Champion. You had Jack Swagger as World Heavyweight Champion. You had The Miz as WWE Champion. A+ players? Seriously? As far as what? Don't give me mic skills. I want ring action here. I want true threats. I want convincing threats. You're going to put all 4 of those people as far as ring skills and having good matches above Kofi Kingston? Really? As far as being A+ players? The Miz can be annoying on the microphone, but that's his shtick, okay? He's good at doing that. Ring skill? No. The Great Khali? Self-explanatory. Jack Swagger? The all-American, American. Again, he was pretty good in the ring, but as far as holding the caliber to have classic matches, no. Jinder Mahal, are you kidding me? Were those A-plus players, really, compared to Kofi Kingston? So, whoever wrote that, no. Vince McMahon, Kevin Dunn, whoever you are, WWE creative, whoever you are, yes, fuck you with sandpaper condoms, hot sauce tips, and salt as lube, okay? Fuck that, alright? That's just, no. That's some dumb shit right there, and that pissed me off. But Kofi Kingston actually decided to speak, and the only thing I had against this, as far as Kofi Kingston, he needed more passion. He needed to get in Vince's face more. But he decided to lay the respect grounds down. And he was calling him Vince, but he was like, look, I didn't complain when you put people over me and they got the opportunities that I didn't. I didn't complain. I don't complain because I love to do this. I don't complain about being away from my family. When my son lost his tooth and the tooth fairy gave him, the money, I wasn't even at home. I've been away from my family. I bust my ass. And then he broke down and he said, what do I have to do so I can go and do it? I like that because it's like, look, I will go and do it. But then, what does Vince do? Lays down this not impossible but improbable task for him to do next week. A gauntlet match. All you have to do is beat this man. Randy Orton comes out. And this man, Samoa Joe, comes out. And these men, the Bar, come out. And this man, all in the gauntlet match. And Rowan comes out with Daniel Bryan. So, alright. The only reason why Kofi Kingston didn't win his gauntlet match from before was because of Samoa Joe attacking him after the match. And then AJ Styles was easy pickings, even though that Kofi Kingston was still fighting back at that point. But now, you're going to have these 5 guys, and all of them have to be pinned or submitted or counted out in order to get a chance, in order for Kofi to get a chance at the WWE Championship. Are the rest of the New Day going to be there? No. Or maybe. What about AJ Styles? Is he going to show up? Is R-Truth going to show up? Is Rey Mysterio going to show up? Is anyone going to be backing Kofi Kingston in this freaking gauntlet match? Is Harper going to come back? Or is Bray Wyatt going to come back? Who knows? But fuck, dude. You talk about middle fingers to the audience? That was it. And those guys tried to storm in the ring, but the New Day actually held their ground and they took care of all of them. But still. And SmackDown ends like that. And I'm just like, seriously? Anyway, done ranting. Do you think my assessment of the show is full of shit? Do you agree or disagree with anything that I'm saying? Please comment below if you're on YouTube. Hit that like button, hit subscribe. Ring that bell for notifications. If you're on Spreaker.com or on Apple's iTunes, once again, thank you for joining along. This was not just having Kofi Kingston jump through hoops. No, this is him being dribbled around and probably being used as being dunked. This is some shit right here. Damn. Has anyone ever had to overcome something like this in order to just get a fucking title shot at the WWE? He hasn't even received a one-on-one championship match, and that's all he was fucking asking. But you're going to make him do all this? Seriously? Anyway. Drop kicks, body slams, throw motherfuckers over the top rope, both feet hitting the floor. Yes, I'm a wrestling fan. This is the theme, and the theme is go. Credits.